Thank you both for coming to talk to us. We got another one coming up immediately. The give game has already been given. DraconicDon versus Skurd is going to be next. Jigglypuff is keeping safe in these trying times with a fancy, I don't even know what kind of mask that is. That's beyond N95. But a 64% win rate is very impressive. DraconicDon is one of our best players around here. Only joined in Mystery Tournament 14, so like it is not even like an old veteran or anything, but
got two good placements, 33rd and then 10th.
Yeah.
Oh, 10th. 10th is a weird placement because the new sheet doesn't give everyone 9th. Like 8 people should have got 9th, or maybe 4. But for some reason they do have 9 through 12. So it would say 9th normally, and 9th is a really good placement.
Oh boy, it looks like another backup has gone through here. So we'll see what may or may not have gone into this paste bin, or should have gone into this paste bin later. But for now we'll take a look at the match. This is an elimination match. That last one, Polari, is still in it, I'm pretty sure, right?
That was winners 2, yes.
Yeah, okay. So both players are still in the tournament. But this one of these players is going home. DraconicDon had a really strong showing in La La the Magical, an NES homebrew game that we were very thankful had an infinite lives cheat on it.
You die 500 times. That's not even exaggeration. You actually die 500 times during that race.
Yeah. And then I don't know what
Sutehakun. It's a puzzle game where you're like a glass hummingbird, and you can pick up blocks, you can pick up colors. When you put a color in a block, it will make it go up and down or left and right, depending on the color. It's a puzzle game about kind of precision as well. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Interesting. For the Super Nintendo too. That sounds like someone's freeware game.
Yeah, it could be free. It could be like Japanese freeware, but it's actually Japanese Super Nintendo.
Cool. Sorry I missed it. And then on the right side of the screen, Skurd lost early to one of the strongest opponents possible in Mystery Tournament Someone 325 in a race of Stunt Race FX that I believe was mostly decided by Skurd replaying the first cup over instead of going to the next cup or whatever.
Yeah, I think Someone 325 would have won anyway because he did well. He only lost one race. But yeah, there was no chance Skurd was going to win because he wasn't even halfway done. Because he did the first cup twice instead of starting the second one.
Yeah. And then I think got a bye versus Chaos Defrost is what happened there?
I don't know. It just means that there's no plate game.
Yeah. So that's my guess for that. But either way, both players have gone 1-1. So DraconicDon, we talked about how amazing he did, but this is a loser's match. Did lose to Aspion, who I guess is a newcomer in a puzzle game. So that was probably an exciting match. I'm doubly sorry I missed that one. Well, it's a strong opponent for Skurd to run into this early down in the lower bracket.
And we have a game. It's big, it's dark. It's Darkwing Duck.
Did you say it's big?
I don't know. I saw like this big duck in the background. That's the first thing I thought of. This is a cool title screen though. I like it. Sometimes title screens are just like relatively small texts, like about as big as Darkwing Duck. This one has the whole shadow thing going on. That's cool.
Love it. Love this game. This is a Capcom game. They were doing a lot of the Duck games back then. That was back when a Disney video game had a pretty good chance to be pretty good. Though maybe way harder than it had any right to be. And this is actually based on the Mega Man 5 engine. There's like some bones of it in there. There's even a weapon called the Mega Man 5 has the Super Arrow, which is a thing you can shoot and like ride on it, and it sticks into a wall, and you can stand on it. And this game has like a plunger arrow that you can shoot and land on.
That is a thing that is in the TV show a lot. I remember that.
Yeah. So it's not too hard to see the bones of a Mega Man game hiding underneath the surface here. So it is just a platformer where you can shoot. There are different sub-weapons that you can pick up with these flashing icons. They're pretty weird. One of them is like this piddly little thing that falls out of your gun and goes to the floor very quickly, and then once it hits the floor, it pops and spreads and travels along the floor. That's a quick death from Skurd. The arrow is really good. You can press select to stop the arrow mid-flight and make it just drop, and it'll like drop and hit things. I don't know if anyone's ever going to think to even try that because it's the select button, but that's a thing. It's a cool game. If I remember right, you can also press up to pull your cape around yourself, and that will sort of block certain projectiles. You can grab the bottom of that platform. Yeah, DraconicDon was a little bit unsure that that was going to be a thing and didn't want to leap out where there was no floor, but catches the platform. The pastebin does say up to grab some ceilings, down to drop from ceilings, so that's in there. 4 lives, deaths will respawn you at checkpoints, infinite continues, restart you from the beginning of the stage. So the stakes that way are more clear here.
That's always interesting when like a continue will restart the stage, because at what point do you say just screw it and go back to having 4 lives?
And it's like, did you just get to a new stage and you have 2 lives? Do you think you can do it, right? Like, you'd have to make a judgment call based off of how good you've been at the game so far, how hard you think it's going to be. Or sometimes you've seen part of the stage and you're like, I can definitely do all of that without dying. How many am I going to need for the second half?
I think it's especially bad if it's like you have 3 lives going into the next stage, but you're worried that the game's going to throw something wacky at you. So maybe you need that extra life and whatnot.
Yeah, it's not a short period of time sometimes too to like find a pit and jump in it 3 times.
Especially when you have a bird that carries you out like 6 times until you're actually dead.
You did see that in an earlier race.
Yeah, in the Mitsumi something.
Mitsume Gatoru.
Yeah.
So both players are very close now. The C-shaped room that's in so many Capcom games there.
That's the checkpoint.
Not the check. Yeah, well, the checkpoint's a little bit further back, actually. Oh, that's a game over for Skurd, actually, and DraconicDon takes a death.
Wait, did DraconicDon take a death?
Yeah. So as to travel across this stuff before getting to that C-shaped room, surprisingly.
Oh, there was a fast respawn then. There was no ready thing in the middle.
No, it's very quick. Enemies have random drops. I know the speedrun for this game has been optimized to death. TMR is the runner I think of, but there's some other runners who have been trading the record back and forth over the years. And RNG is a big thing for your sub-weapon ammo. You need gas that the enemies drop. For the players, I think health is going to be a bigger concern.
Yeah, just falling into pits, which DraconicDon cannot stop doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess is probably on his last life or very close.
I like these little girders that just fall down. In these
what were they doing up there?
Yeah,
it's extremely dangerous.
In these cartoons, city is always really dangerous. There's always girders falling around and like pianos and safes. It's crazy.
Neither player is interested in whatever that sparkly glowy is up on that ledge. It helps with the boss a lot. There's a pretty free strat for fighting the boss. Like if DraconicDon, I think this is their last life, and if they get all the way to the boss and beat it first try with the basic sub weapon, I will be thoroughly impressed. Here we go.
I don't know this guy. I watched a lot of the show, but I do not know this guy. Remember. I only know like the electric guy. That's the guy I remember.
The boss is gonna react to like what you do. I think when you get on the same floor, the boss will do something and then go to the other. Yeah.
Oh, and you're constantly dodging the bananas?
Yep. Oh, taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, DraconicDon was not dodging the bananas. But still has a life.
another life.
What the hell?
Lightning noticed that DraconicDon picked up an extra one, but I thought they had already sort of gotten down to that last life.
Yeah, they fell
even
down
with
in the pit
extra.
at least twice. Died to the boss
Yeah.
once.
Oh, the bananas are really messing Dawn up. When Dawn was running around dodging everything for the first, 45 seconds of the fight, I thought, I'm gonna eat my words. Look how careful he's being. He's figured out everything. He's gonna be able to do this just fine. And then absolutely murdered by bananas.
He's doing fine now. Gotta be careful at the top. Because you don't have as long to dodge the bananas.
So if you had the sub-weapon for this, you can hang on the ceiling and shoot it off the ceiling, and the boss won't run away. He'll stay on that same floor, and your shot will kind of drop to the ceiling, drop to the floor rather, and hit him multiple times. So you just get a ton of damage that way.
Does Skurd have it? It says HG instead of TG. What does that mean?
Maybe. It is select to swap weapons. That's in the pastebin.
Ooh, DraconicDon last HP. But I mean, he said this was like
last life.
yeah, like 15 times now. Oh, game over.
Yeah, bosses are tough in this game. Overall, the game is just pretty tough. So that's a game over. Oh yeah, TG. So they have something, some lightning thing. There is switching to it now. Spread shot. I think DraconicDon forgot that they picked that up because it's in the first couple seconds of the race, and you're worried about a bunch of other things. So after the game over, was like, wait, what was that? It's got to be something, and immediately experimented and figured out what it was. Oh, so yeah. This is the different weapon that Skurd has. So he can hang here and get these shots on the boss.
Theoretically, at least.
Yeah, the thing is that the boss is still going to go back and forth. So if you're just hanging there, he's going to hit you.
Also, the bananas will hit you.
Yeah, you can damage race him pretty much, but obviously not at this point. How does Skurd have 0 health? What happened there? What's going... That doesn't seem right.
He's very good at this game. Maybe it's like the boss did 3 like a quarter damage minus 0.001.
I don't think that's a thing in this game.
I don't think it's
I'm
a thing
pretty sure
on
he
NES.
should be dead. Okay.
It's the NES cannot do floating points, so it's not a floating point thing.
The memory addresses are not that big. You would have to devote so many bits to a single variable.
Just to introduce this bug in the game.
Well, I was like, maybe he's invincible, and then no, one more hit and died.
Maybe 0 HP is an HP and we just missed it?
Yeah, I thought it wasn't, but I think it's far more likely that I'm just wrong than some kind of weird glitch happened.
Also, these guys are totally hammer Joes.
Yep. You can jump over them, just barely, and not have to wait all this time to deal with them. But their hitbox is really big. Your hitbox is pretty big. It's not easy.
We saw DraconicDon try that, and then he fell into this pit because it hit him.
Oh. So I know this stage pretty well, actually. For a little bit of story time. That's not well. I'm gonna hold off on that because DraconicDon's into the boss fight. Has the TG, is gonna try to snipe him with these long distance diagonal shots. It's tough to time. Oh, but this is better.
Oh yeah, it's easier from this level. Oh, but it's already empty. Never mind.
It's already out of gas, literally. You can see why gas is a big thing in the speedrun. So there's a little bit of delay when you drop down and grab the platform before you can sort of drop down again. And it makes it tough to move around this stage as quickly as you want to while chasing the boss.
So you can always have one sub-weapon and then you have to like switch to it? That's really weird.
Yes.
Why not have it like Castlevania up plus B or something?
I don't know. Maybe because you want to be pressing up to grab platforms and stuff a lot of the time.
Oh, getting hit by these bananas.
So let's see. DraconicDon's got 1/4.
So maybe it's the last health.
It's tricky because if you're too far away from the boss, by the time your shots travel all the way across, the boss jumps away from your shots. Just like, oh, there it is, the final hit.
Nice.
Beat the first 3 stages. Does this game clarify? Because you can do these stages in any order. There's no... You don't get like a new weapon from the boss like Mega Man or anything though, so that's not going to get weird that way. Okay, and you do have to do the first 3 before you unlock more, so there's not going to be any weirdness.
Wait, is that the same pilot as the one in Scrooge McDuck?
DuckTales. Yeah, or not Tailspin. Or no, not Tailspin. DuckTales.
Yeah, DuckTales. Yeah, Tailspin is different. It's a
different.
bear.
It's like a bear.
It's a different animal altogether.
But it's like the same plane almost. But yeah, it's Launchpad.
There's probably like a crossover.
I would love to see Scrooge and Darkwing Duck team up. Yeah, Baloo is Tailspin.
Yeah, and Kit.
That's the little guy, right?
Yeah, the little bear. I think he's also a bear. Everyone's a bear.
So the wheel, as DraconicDon figured out, you don't move with it as it moves, so you have to be pressing right. But you're a little bit faster, so you got to feather the button a little bit.
Yeah, it's like that Mickey Mouse game for SNES. There are those rocks that you walk across, and they roll on spikes. It's actually very much like this.
Oh, there's the arrow, the AG.
AG.
Arrow gun, I'm gonna call it.
In German, that would be Aktiengesellschaft. It's just a traded company.
Okay.
Fun fact.
On the periodic table, it would be silver.
Ooh. Even better. Skurd is also on the boss and doing a lot of damage. Is he getting 2 hits in? Probably not, right? He's like blinking.
No. Yeah, boss has iframes. Oh.
Being a bit reckless here. On his maybe last health, we never know.
Yeah, but is doing a ton of damage very quickly.
He's just on this boss's butt.
It's
Damn.
so scary at the top of the screen, but that was the last hit. Extremely good boss fight.
We saw it yesterday with the turtle at the end of stage 2 in what was that sharp game, Buster? Where sometimes the boss was just like chasing you and you couldn't get away from it. Here it was the other way around. Skurd was chasing the boss.
Yeah. DraconicDon got pretty far up that building after doing some pretty cool stuff, but oh, thunder gas, you can see. I guess G is always gas. But is like I've seen a lot of this stage, and I think he thought I don't have many lives, but has kind of a lot of lives.
What does it say? How many?
Yeah, I think that's probably why that Don paused to check. I didn't see. I was too busy reading other stuff. 0-0. I think this is the last
At this point, you're committed.
Yeah. I feel like you're gonna start with 3 lives, and it's gonna be like maybe 1 more than he had when he started the intentional process.
Wait, does the main character sprite has 5 colors? It's got purple, orange, black, white, and transparent. I wonder how they did that. That's pretty impressive.
It's just certain parts of it.
Yeah.
Like if every 8x8 square of it only has 4.
Yeah, because that's an NES limitation.
Yeah.
I think this game looks great. I'm really impressed.
Don gets hit by a projectile in the air, lands on a banana. But Skurd is, first trying a lot of stuff on this level. Is really healthy, just is done though. If you You just don't have the height after that wheel is gone to get up on the second one. I would be thinking about using some of my thunder gas to get rid of these copter enemies, if possible.
But the banana doesn't hurt you, it just stuns you.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Oh, here's the sea room.
The sea room, yeah.
Classic.
Oh, the turtles throw their shell at you, and then they're like, oh, they're all so cold.
Oh wow, this turtle has a lot of HP. Oh, this time the C does stand for checkpoint.
Nice. Turtle hard to deal with. DraconicDon doesn't want to stand there fighting him. Too much
you
health.
want to grab it?
Yep.
I also would have tried to jump on top of it.
Me too. Even though I've played this game before. Because...
Oh, I don't know about this.
Oh... No, that's just if you fall down, I guess.
Okay, good. I would be scared it's timed. I would be so scared. Okay, so how do you get those lives? What is this thing doing?
That thing was... It's Neo, man. Oh my god. I've played this game in Speed Gaming League. This was my mystery game. So I had an hour to practice the first stage that they did.
Ah, that's why I knew it.
Yeah. And I lost to Dragon Dark because I blindly followed what the speedrun does in that level, or it did at the time anyway. But we had access to different resources and than the speedrun does, like different limitations, and Dragon Dark realized that. So he used a different sub-weapon on the boss that gave him a faster fight than I could ever get with my strategy.
Oh, so it's like the speedrun does it because in level 2 that sub-weapon is better, or what?
Yeah.
Ah.
Exactly. So I got caught thinking inside the box, and he went outside the box on me. He outplayed me from a strategic aspect. So, like, in the middle of my match, I had, like, 17 minutes on the clock, and I realized I can never beat that time, or whatever. So I just, like, stopped my timer and started learning how to fight the boss with the new weapon in the middle of my match and tried to pull something out. Couldn't pull it off.
Oh, is it a thing where you have an hour to get the best time?
Yes. You have an hour to practice and then 30 minutes of attempts.
Oh, and so your best attempt was 17? Or his best attempt was 17?
I was 17 minutes left of my 30 minutes of attempts. I was into the attempt phase, still practicing and learning, because it was the only way I could ever hope to beat him.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. I just wanted to tell that little story. As DraconicDon game overs late into the stage is back at the start, anyone's game.
I haven't seen Skurd making much progress, though. These little... Like, these guys are obviously the guys with the hat. You know who I'm talking about in Mega Man?
The Mets. Yeah.
I have no idea. But yeah, like, they sit on the ground and then they pop up, and if you don't shoot them fast enough, they shoot you. That's what those thrower guys are.
Totally. The Mets are, I don't know, they're a little more easy to deal with for some reason. These guys...
I think these guys just have too much HP. The Mets die with one buster shot.
Yeah, Skurd is chasing the wheel, is barely gonna get to the edge with 1 health.
I mean, that's a checkpoint. Never mind.
Yeah, but bombed from above. I wasn't sure what their life situation was like also. Do you see DraconicDon wait on the wheel, go forwards, and like waiting to spawn the enemy so that when it did spawn, he could cleanly jump right over it? I don't know how intentional it was, but it worked out perfectly.
I think that's like the muscle memory thing that you just kind of do.
Yeah, you do what you did before,
yeah.
And it was hopefully a good thing. I have a way of doing muscle memory even when it was a bad thing. Oh, the reason.
He killed it so nicely in this stupid tight corridor, and then left one tile too much and spawned another one.
With 3 more health. So annoying. So, do you keep the arrow, or do you get whatever that is? DraconicDon is going to keep the arrow. Could maybe get those lives if DraconicDon realizes you can shoot it into the wall, grab it, stand on it, and then jump up to those lives.
That's how you get the lives.
Yeah.
That sounds worth it. Because lives are pretty sparse.
if DraconicDon knew that was how the arrow worked, I'm almost sure that that's what DraconicDon would do, but it doesn't. Basement doesn't say anything about that, and that's pretty tricky. I wouldn't think that the arrow was that useful and versatile, you know?
He managed to kill the dude. I thought maybe he was invincible, you can just kind of stun him.
It was 2 hits on that one jump. Oh, maybe not. Oh, geez, these turtles just have way more health than I thought they did.
What the hell? It takes forever. So what are these street lamps? Why are they above the roofs?
They just go all the way down to the ground.
What good does that even do? It
It's like a
eliminates the
building
roofs.
height.
It's fun to like...
At full health, I think, or it's either full or 2 health.
It's
on
full.
That thing up there.
Oh yeah,
That's so good, right?
you're right, maybe it is too, but I've seen it always do full health. Yeah, it's full.
Full. All right, that was very clutch from Don.
Just jump over this guy maybe? Like drop and then jump?
Yeah.
These guys are so annoying. What is this?
You need the little dot on their head is the thing you need to hit, and it's really small.
It's like a laser tag arena. It's
We're
like
gonna get a boss fight,
oh, it's the Incredible Hulk.
basically. You can only hit him when he's a little small guy. When he's big, he will throw
Nice.
boxes that you need to dodge.
He's almost more dangerous when he's not the Hulk.
I don't know, that box moves pretty quick.
But you can shoot it. Or maybe it destroyed in the middle?
Yeah, I missed it.
Yeah, you can shoot it.
You can shoot it. That's easy.
Yeah, this seems maybe free.
I think Don's got this.
Yeah, unless the boss invents some new attack. I don't see how DraconicDon can lose this.
Yeah, it's all about. I mean, it's possible to get some hits in, right? I think Don was thinking about it and took a hit trying to find it.
I think he doesn't want to jump on the right roof. Like the... Oh!
Whoa!
What a twist.
Okay. Yeah, we saw some of that earlier, but the boss just didn't do it for a while. Nice shot.
But it's level 2 done.
One more stage left. Skurd hasn't really been too far even along the rooftop section.
The street lamp section.
Yeah.
Huh? Gets to the checkpoint this time.
Pretty convincingly.
Oh, you got some health. That's nice.
Into the sewers. We got the arrow gas.
Sewers are such an NES level.
Yep. Internet Dirigible was trying to figure out why sewers. So many games.
I guess it's just an interesting, easy to depict level.
Oh, I think DraconicDon was like, maybe you can go down here.
Oh, Skurd gets killed by these stupid ball guys.
Yeah. Not too far from the checkpoint, but far enough that you're like, dang. I think the thing we hit on was that the sewers are, you recognize them when you see them, right? Which is kind of what you said. But they're also like, I don't know, I've never been down in any sewers, have you?
So it's like freedom
It's
for the
mysterious.
it's freedom for the creators to just put anything down there and you can't really dispute it.
Well, I wasn't really thinking of authenticity or whatever, but more just like, don't you wonder what's down there, right? It's a little bit interesting. It's a little bit mysterious.
Ooh, it's dark apparently. There's all these light
Yeah.
switches around.
It's a good thing someone lit up all
Wait.
these sewers.
It's literally just lit up while you're on there?
Oh, wow.
I thought it would be like Mega Man where it's timed.
Yeah, turn it on for a while. Or there's an enemy that's a big light bulb and you want to keep it alive.
That's such a Mega Man thing. There's like 3 or 4 different Mega Mans with that mechanic.
Yep. At least you can see the level. You know, you can see the bricks and stuff.
Yeah. I'm not even sure what was hidden. Because he could also see the enemy.
Maybe some of the background background elements, like this sewer grate on the wall, for example. I think you can grab that and hang on it.
Hmm.
And that's how you get that power up.
I was wondering how to get that thing.
You would have to use the arrow to take that middle path. I'm not sure where it goes.
Oh, you can see that the enemy was there before it spawned, but it didn't even seem that useful.
So Don is seeing that the arrow sticks into the wall, at least. And maybe we'll think, like, you know, make the next step of, like, it's a platform I can stand on. Oh, what?
That was hidden. Oh, don't fall down here. That's not an alternative path.
Skurd with a death. I didn't catch to see if that was intentional, but it was like the first enemy, so I think maybe it was. Yeah.
Oh wait, didn't he make it to the checkpoint? Maybe that was on a previous attempt.
Previous. It's been a rough level 2 for both players, but especially so for Skurd.
Oh, he has alligators. I know that sewers have alligators. Every video game ever.
Video games would have you believe. This guy in the ceiling is like wild with his hammer, tracking your movement. Pop right. Oh, hammer guy, look out. It's a kangaroo. It's ready to do something. Look out. Bam.
Crocodiles and kangaroos.
Oh my god, the crocodile's coming. He's got a lot of health. Okay. Extra life. Ooh, wants the life. This is... Okay.
Does he know that he can grab onto the crates?
I don't know.
Because that's the way out. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Do you also grab those?
You can grab the bottom of the platform, yeah.
Oh, but then the kangaroo snipes you. What the hell?
Yeah, the kangaroo's got a lot of angles on those attacks. Oof, 1-up drop for Skurd as they find the checkpoint. That is really nice. Dawn wants the arrow.
Skurd is experimenting with controls. Trying to use his mighty cape.
A piece of cloth to deflect an incoming hard object. It's a good thought. It would make sense because these turtles are so annoying, right? It would make sense that there was some other way to deal with them, but no.
Yeah, I don't understand these turtles. Is it really just jumping over the shell, shooting it, and doing it 3 times because that's so much
Dawn is
HP?
figuring out the arrow. Stuck it into the wall, grabbed it. Oh, he keeps pressing select to switch, and that's making it drop. There we go. So Dawn just learned everything about the arrow. It can stick into a wall, you can hang on it, you can stand on it, and if you press select, it will drop.
Not so many lives.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Arrow.
Gotta keep using the arrow. Okay.
Oh, this doesn't... Does this actually go anywhere?
It's just lives, though. Oh.
Can you go up?
I don't think so.
I mean, just lives? Why not?
It's a lot of lives.
Yeah.
The game's been hard enough that it's been a real issue for the players.
And some gas.
Yeah, can shoot some more arrows now. Alright, Skurd's past those turtles. Let's grab the balloon.
As you do.
Gonna trade it for the other balloon. Like you said, when you see that other one, I would think the one I was on was doomed.
Yeah, it's like timed, like in Mario Land 2 or something.
Mm.
Wait, are those even timed? Maybe they're not.
I don't remember balloons in that game, but it's been a long time.
You're like in a bubble.
That one guy says, I had no idea the arrow power-up existed. Had finished the goal about 2.5 minutes ago. 27 minutes. The speedrun is all about the arrow. You can do cool stuff like shoot an enemy with it and then press select and drop it while it's inside their hitbox, and it will stick there long enough to hit them again before it falls away. And it does a ton of damage too.
Could DraconicDon go back to the secret path and just keep collecting 1-ups?
Oh, I don't know.
But then again,
I mean,
would you?
Right. How many do you really need, right?
Yeah, and you're wasting time every time.
Well, didn't passed up on the arrow power up, traded it for this travel along the ground thing, so didn't have the option this time.
The H gun. Homing. I mean, it's not really homing. Hand grenade gun.
You can only get the 1-ups once, confirmed by that one guy.
Heavy gas is good.
The electric thing, like it makes more sense. It's more intuitive how to use it than this weird one that pops out of your gun and hits the floor, and it's like a delay before it actually travels and hits a thing. It's kind of awkward.
Just do 2 damage though. It's heavy gas.
Yeah. Skurd at the C checkpoint. Full health after dealing with the first turtle. Not a lot of players willing to try to jump over these enemies that are like 32 by 32 pixels. Like you're 32 by 32 pixels. It's not easy to negotiate that jump, but boy, you can save a lot of time not fighting all these stupid turtles. That's one of the things I remember about my time playing this for Speed Gaming League, was how tight those jumps were over those enemies.
Oh, touches the kangaroo, but doesn't even matter if you killed it because it would have respawned anyway.
Health drop is so good. Oh, the jump from the crocodile, hard to deal with.
Oh, they always jump though. Good to know.
Yeah. Let him go. Oh, look at him walking on that thing down there.
This guy is a pro. Alright, here's where the stupid kangaroo was.
Yep.
Oh,
Just gonna take that hit.
Yeah,
just gonna take that hit.
Tank it.
Oh, he's
God.
gonna fire
no.
again. Oh!
Could have used the heavy gas, I think.
Yeah. You gotta do something about that kangaroo, because even if DraconicDon had full health, I think the kangaroo would have got another shot. And even if you could squeak by, you don't really want to have full health and then go down to 1. You want to have a better plan than that, I think.
Skurd is back on the climb. I think this is at the start of the stage.
Yeah, there's a horizontal section, which is not so easy, you know, so I would call this sort of the second major section of the stage.
And then it goes into the sea, then all the turtles and the balloons. And should be maybe the boss?
That's what I seem to remember about this stage. I almost want to say you go to the left for a little bit after this, but maybe not.
Drops on the spikes.
Down to 1 hit.
Oh, if there's a kangaroo anywhere here, he's so dead.
Yeah.
Oh god. Don't be a kangaroo. There's some health. Oh, shoot it!
Oh,
no!
3 hits for the crocodile. You needed to be really on point.
That's painful.
I think my first instinct would have been, I can't kill it. I need to avoid it. And then would have been like, I can't avoid it. I needed to shoot it, and I'd be dead too.
I mean, that's what happened to DraconicDon.
Yeah.
Oh, getting hit by this kangaroo twice. Let's see how he deals with these two. Ooh, missing a lot of shots. Go?
What? Go! Oh my god. What is this? I forgot. Is this a minigame?
He mentioned if the minigames finishes the stage. Alright, we're going! We have 30
seconds! Oh my god. I forgot this is a thing.
We're shooting these pills.
Do you drop in the hole? DraconicDon drops in the hole. Back here!
Oh god, no!
Go back to the checkpoint.
Yeah, it's the opposite of go. Go back, go back to go. Do not pass go.
That sucks. This is what we were just talking about, how the old pace spins don't cover absolutely everything, you know. And this is one where, like, even if I looked at this pace bin after having played this game, I have these memories about SGL that I've been talking about. I know the speed run a little bit.
Yeah.
I would not have remembered that there's like a go mini game and you gotta not avoid it, right? When it popped up, I was like, what the hell is that?
It could have been like a stage warp. I would have picked it up too.
Yeah. I was worried that it was just gonna end the stage and it was gonna be like, oh, GG, I guess. Weird.
So the bottom kangaroo had a health refill, which seems pretty good.
DraconicDon's in great position.
And he knows there's this alligator coming up. I'm pretty sure you can mash them down.
I think you're right.
If you just stand your ground.
Yeah. And you shoot, retreat, shoot. Oh, or that.
Yeah, just stand your ground.
Doesn't even need the health.
This kangaroo is easy. This kangaroo, like, got the tough luck in life. Oh, this guy is
Here's
Goo.
the boss.
I remember this guy. He goes whoop, and then these fish appear.
And this is basically the whole fight, I think. Oh, you can kill the fish. Oh, but they charge at you pretty quick.
There's different ones. There's the ones that jump up and the ones that rise up and then
Yeah.
dash towards you. The fish are obviously way easier. You just hope for a lot of fishes. Oh, here's the hard ones. But in a good position to dodge them. Oh, they don't even aim for you.
Yeah, I mean, they go left or right, but other than that. The heavy gas would probably hit the boss while he's down there, while you could stay up safe at the top.
Yeah. And
I would think. Maybe it goes below the water and doesn't hit him at all. I don't remember.
oh, that's it.
But that's it. Job well done.
Oh, well done. No.
Time ends on transitioning back to level select after the third
Why?
stage.
Why?
So that you don't have to rush to smash your .done in and you type the comma dibe or whatever. There's the .done, 3723.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That one guy really, I think, was a standout with the 27 minutes. I don't think that was typical for this game. It's difficult. Skurd, finishing up stage 2. Got stuck there for so long, but finally conquered it. Oh wow, the hitbox on the side of these parachuting eggs is really big.
It's probably like a rectangle.
Yeah.
Because the parachute is so wide.
Has the heavy gas. That is the heavy gas, but I think picking it up gives you kind of ammo for it as well. I seem to remember that.
Hey, hey.
Hello. I think this game's pretty cool. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I wasn't expecting Mega Man. It took a little bit to get the handle of the like the ceiling controls, because I keep wanting to press was it down and jump to like drop through and then to drop down, but that is not how that works.
Yeah, it's a little bit deliberate with its movement and stuff. Like, it takes a little bit to get going. There's a little bit of a pause whenever you land from a jump.
Yeah.
You are the only player to figure out the mechanics of the arrow so far, which are, the speedrun uses it relentlessly. It's a really cool thing. I don't know how helpful it is in a blind race or whatever, but I guess you did get into that extra life room.
Yeah, the extra lives I think helped a lot, and it took a second to figure out when you switch away from the arrow, it unsticks.
Yeah, which you can actually like have that like drop down, and it'll still have an active hitbox and like hit enemies and stuff too. So it's like a technique.
Oh, that is good to know.
It would also be good to know that if you see the words "go," it's a mini game that takes you back to the checkpoint, and you probably shouldn't grab it.
I honestly didn't see it. I just
Oh, you just jumped and then suddenly you were there?
yeah. As far as I knew, I saw a pickup, and so far all I've seen is like ammo, health, points, none of which have been bad.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, that was kind of rude.
So I knew a bunch about this game, but when that thing appeared, I got completely caught off guard. I completely forgot about it. I think I vaguely remembered it existed once you were in the bonus stage, but I had no idea what to expect when you went in. And yeah, sorry that happened. I guess just one of those things. Oh,
go! Yes. Well, actually,
Okay.
no, but it's funny that it's happened again.
Oh,
at least it's like parity between the two runs. So you
At
pulled
least-
out to early lead, I guess, overall. Struggled a little bit less with stage 2, I guess, was the big story.
yeah. Stage 1 was the stage 1 boss was pretty rough.
Yeah. Oh, Skurd demolished that thing. Was just looked so comfortable following behind the boss, constantly landing hits.
Hmm.
I forget. Was it you who went in with the what's called the heavy gas, the sort of cloud that drops to the ground and then splits into two little things on the ground?
Not into boss 1.
Yeah, that's
I-
if it's kind of good there because you can hang, and the boss won't change levels because you're not actually on the floor with him,
Oh yeah,
and you
I
can
see
just
that.
shoot it into the floor on him a couple times.
Yeah, that honestly it was the one up top that it bothered me most. I kept trying to. I think I went in with the lightning gun and tried to hit that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can damage them or get rid of them in any way, but
I don't think so. Just got to deal with bananas the whole time.
So
yeah.
Skurd was on the platform above that stupid kangaroo at the bottom. Didn't shoot at all, and the kangaroo was like, "Alright, sure, let's have a ceasefire." So maybe it's like Flashman or whatever.
Yeah.
where shooting does something. Yeah. You look. Why do you start shooting?
Yeah, I think so. Interesting. That's why he has that pose, right? He's waiting for you to do something.
Yeah, hand shot first.
Talk to me about, I guess, intentional game overs, right? Like there was kind of some decisions to be made at a lot of points as to do I continue going. So like, what was kind of your thought process for when to take them, when not to?
I think I took 2 intentional game overs. I think one was towards the middle of stage 1. I realized like I'm having trouble. I'll hop in the hole, redo the first bit. The second one, I definitely did one at the beginning of stage 2 when I thought, oh, I've only got 2 out of the 4 lives, and the little ones that pop out of the ground with the flamethrower giving me some trouble. So I figure, we'll go back to 4. I didn't know that 2 actually meant 3. 0 counts in this one.
Yeah. So if you knew that, like maybe you would have tried to play it out.
Yeah, being down 1 life isn't too bad. Being down 2 lives, I think it was worth the risk, but
I see.
Can't. Do lives start at 1 or 0?
Classic conundrum. Do you have the 0? Well, I think you played pretty well overall. I'm kind of curious what the other people have done with this game over the number of times it's been raced.
Yeah, because it's been in 4 now.
Yeah, and it's generally regarded as like a difficult game.
I can see that. Your iframes are deceptively short in this. Like I kept wanting to like my first instinct is, oh, it's Mega Man, we can damage boost through a lot of things, and you don't have that much time.
Okay, so I found the blind race, but I don't think Nighty was blind with 13 minutes. I think
that's pretty
the
monstrous.
blind started about like 23 minutes maybe.
Yeah, there's some pretty crazy, like Saiho 19 minutes, Cranked 20 minutes. Maybe those are legit, or maybe they've played it before.
And then there's also a lot of really long times and forfeits, because this game is hard.
Yeah.
Skurd has to mash this alligator. Ah! He actually did the turnaround thing, which killed Draconic.
Right, yeah, that crocodile rushed you, and your first instinct was, I think, was the same as mine.
Oh god, oh god.
Of like, oh,
Okay,
Back up and
good.
shoot.
nice, okay. Like, he's got 3 health. I can't kill him, right? So I need to avoid him, and then realize there's no space to avoid him. I'm in trouble, and then he got you.
Ooh, Skurd got a bit wrecked. Still has life. Oh, he's got heavy gas and it doesn't hit him.
Nope.
Yeah.
I saw that early on. It's like, oh, heavy gas. I can just stay up here, and now it skirts right into the boss.
You can hit him directly with it, I think. I don't know how much damage it does, but I think that's a thing.
He's only getting this attack, he doesn't get the fishies. Oh, here's the fishies.
Oh, Cranked's around. He was able to confirm he's seen the game before, but had never played it when he got
Wow,
20 minutes.
good time.
There's
well
the
done.
finish from Skurd.
Oh, too early, not done, disqualified.
Yeah, that's true. The paceman does specify you gotta wait.
Yeah, I was
I'm gonna add
after
another
beating the third.
hour for that. No, not really.
I was afraid of the dot done between like beating the boss and getting to screen select.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's this period where you have to wait, and it's like, what if they not done now?
See if Skurd wants to come in and chat about the race. Okay, they do. So we're joined now by Skurd. Hello.
Hello. Oh, that stage 2 was rough.
Yeah.
It was like you had to work pretty hard just to get to the checkpoint, and then immediately after the checkpoint, you had to fight all those turtles.
Yeah. I struggled to find like the pattern how to beat the turtles.
Yeah, there's not really a great way to do it. Like you kind of just gotta struggle through them.
So what did DraconicDon do? The same kinda or?
Damage boost the first turtle and just kind of run away from the rest.
Yeah, okay.
They do have the like a few anticipation frames where they like lean back before they throw, and that is the giveaway.
Yeah, I should probably done that then. Because I was trying to damage boost, but I always took like 2 damage, so when I tried to damage boost past them.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of iframes. You don't move very fast. Your hitbox is big. Their hitbox is big. It's pretty tough.
Also, another annoying thing, there was a bananas that actually stuns you, but doesn't give you iframes.
Well, they don't damage you though, so that's.
But
there's
like,
that.
they just like make all bombs land on me.
Yeah, that's true. They set you up for those annoying copter enemies.
So, yeah, it's kind of hard game actually. I think I know why I didn't play this as a kid.
Yeah, and it's regarded as a hard game for sure. It's not just your experience. But it's cool though. Like you didn't really, I think, figure out some of the crazy stuff with the arrow sub weapon. It can like stick into walls and you can hang on it and jump on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. But I don't blame you because like, why would you even think that would be a thing?
Well, it's a thing in a Mega Man game, so.
Yeah, Mega Man 5. This game
Yeah.
actually uses that engine. So maybe if you
Oh.
knew that interesting fact, you would have thought of it.
Well, rough game, but
Yeah.
at least I feel like I did the third stage pretty good, so I feel like the third stage was easier than the second stage as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, in some ways, I think you did the third stage better than Dawn even, especially because you figured out. I think maybe you figured out the kangaroos only attack when you attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helped a lot. But you're right, rough game and a rough opponent to run into this early. I think down in the lower bracket.
Yeah, I had 2 rough opponents. My first winners was as well pretty hard. So.
Yeah.
But I'm glad. At least it was a fun game. But other games I run, so.
Nice.
So.
I'm glad you had fun.
So. I wish you Don good luck in the future matches.
Thank you.
And maybe see you guys next season, I guess. Next year.
I hope so.
Oh yeah.
And there will be other races going on. I mean, today definitely lots of races, but you know the tournament will continue. Those will be open for people to join, and other events and stuff always going on the channel. So we'll see more Skurd perhaps and some of that stuff.